Hi guys, so this is the third part of my Euphoria video series that I'm doing. There's more on my Instagram. I'm not doing videos for all of them. Some of them are way too time consuming and honestly just boring to watch. So I'm sticking with only certain looks. Today I'm going to show you guys this look. This is one of Kat's looks. She's a little bit on the goth side. She's really experiencing and figuring out who she is. And I think that this look really shows that. I love this look. It's still a little subtle, but very bold at the same time. So I've already got this side completely done, except for my lip. And on my other side, I've already got my base makeup. So I've got primer, foundation, concealer, and some setting powder. So it doesn't look like that they do a whole lot as far as contour and stuff on this look. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of a blush bronze from Nude Sticks. This is shade Beach Babe. And I'm just gonna give myself a little color on my cheeks with that. I'm gonna blend it with the brush. I'm also gonna bring a little up here. Just the excess from my brush will hopefully be enough. And then I'm gonna do a little on my jawline, just to give us a little bit of depth. Okay, so now we can move into the eye. I'm gonna start with the shadow portion. It's very simple. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette for this. So I'm gonna start with this tempera color up here and just give myself kind of a base shadow all over my lid and up to my eyebrow. Just a little. Okay, then I go in with the next shade, Golden Orchard, and that's gonna be my lid color. Cover that entirely. Okay, then for the crease, it's kind of a burnt orange color, which is actually the name of the shade, burnt orange. So in the crease, tried to get it pretty heavily in the crease to give us some dimension, and just above. The actual eyeshadow portion of this look is very basic. It's the liner that makes it really pop and be a dramatic look. It's also the liner that makes it challenging. Okay, so I'm gonna use the fluffy side of the brush and just kind of blend what I've already done and pull this towards the center of my eye without putting extra product on it. Okay, so now we can move into the liner portion of this look. I'm gonna start with the black liner, and I'm using Illamasqua liquid eyeliner in black. So for this look, they've got it drawn down. It goes a little further in the actual look that they use, but I don't have a lot of room right there, so I pull it as much as I can, and then we've got a wing up here, and it's a fairly thick liner across the top. So I'm probably gonna have to disappear in order to actually be able to see what I'm doing, but I'll try to do it in the camera first. So I just started in the center and pulled the color over. And then up. And then we want to take and bringing it down. Clean up our excess. Okay, and then I did the rest of the eye. Pull that in, and then for this part, pull my eye as tight as I could. Just draw it down carefully. Okay, so once we've got our eyeliner, I used also Anastasia Beverly Hills mini palette. This really red shade over here because I don't have a red liner. So I took a thin brush and a little bit of setting spray to wet the brush with. And that I just dipped directly into the product. And lined my eye with it. The look goes pretty much just to the center, maybe a little bit further. And add a little more to this side. Okay, and again, I'm just gonna come in with a clean Q-tip. And just swipe right underneath. Get off any excess and smooth out our line. Okay, and the last little touch of the eye look before we do brow eyelashes is this little gem. It's kind of a little gold diamond that she's got right under her eye. So I just used a little bit of glue to help it stick. And placed it. And you just need to give it a few seconds to dry. Okay. While that's drying, we can go ahead and do some lashes. I used Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara to start. And then I used Ardell. I think it's 120, I think is the number. Okay, so now it's time for lashes. Be right back. Okay, so got the lash on. The glue's still drying a little bit. You can probably still see a little bit of it. So while we're letting that finish dry, I'm gonna do the eyebrows. She has a very bushy, fluffed eyebrow. I don't have that much eyebrow to work with, but I'm gonna use Tarte Cosmetics Sketch and Set pencil and gel. And I'm gonna use the pencil part to just kind of draw in a little bit of thickness. Just small upward for this look, brush strokes. Not going heavy-handed, it's very light-handed. Really just trying to give myself the illusion that I have a thicker brow. Okay. And then the other end of this is a brow gel. My shade is dark brown that I'm using. And I'm going to lightly go in with this because it is a very heavy product. And I'm pulling my brows up, barely touching them. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry for just a second. And once it's dried a little bit, I'm coming in with just a brow brush. And I'm just gonna pull excess product and wipe it on a towel that I have. And then continue to fluff the brow a bit. This brow does look a little darker right now. I think that once it dries a little more, it'll match my other brow a little better. Okay, and lastly, she's got kind of a neutral dark lip. So I've got Context in the shade Sweet Emotion. It's not so much dark as it is a kind of a brick color. Okay, I'm gonna take one last look in my mirror. I've got some craziness going on with this brow. So let me touch that up. But overall, that is the final look for Kat. Thank you guys, I hope you enjoyed it.